Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am and my dear learners. And you have already joined with us and today's session. I run online English language club for developing my student speaking power in English. And you know that English is a language and my students are too weak in English. They don't love to speak in English and I'm trying to motivate them. And today only three students already participated in this session. And ma'am, you can share your introduction before my students and then my students will introduce before you.
Okay. Good evening. I'm Dr. Ellis from Armenia. I'm an EFL, ESP, let's say general English and English for specific purposes. Teacher and teacher trainer working in Armenia in different countries, just not only teaching, but also training teachers all over the world. Also an international speakers of different kinds of international conferences and author of many pedagogical and methodological articles. Also founder and co-founder many international projects for students and for teachers. Currently teaching here and also at ELTE University in Czech Republic. Also, I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Peace and Conflicts at Ward International Management and Leadership University. Also a facilitator and teacher trainer at British Council, ITT, and other companies, educational companies. Maybe this one short, yes.
Okay, thank you very much for your introduction. And you are from Armenia.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. My dear learners, and now you can introduce yourself. And before your introduction, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Mazharul Islam. I'm an assistant teacher, Ghafarganj Islamia Government High School in Bangladesh. And I have been teaching since 2011. And online English teaching is my passion. I love to teach English and I always try to motivate my students to learn English. Because English is a language, if you are able to speak in English, you will be able to communicate entire world. If you don't know how to speak in English, you will not be able to communicate it entire world because you will be left out. So that thinking, I started my journey 2019. First, I was connected myself using Skype. And that year, 2019, I was connected to more than 20 countries, teachers and students. And then after COVID situation, I started my journey using Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and GSTmeet, Google Meet. And still now, I have been running my session. And I have been already connected more than 60 country teacher from across the world. And today you are from Armenia, ma'am, and I am very lucky to have you. And my dear learners will be also happy to have you because they are going to introduce before you. Because if they are able to introduce before you, I think that their shyness, their they are angry and because they don't love to speak in English and they feel shy, it will be helpful for removing their shyness. Okay, thank you very much. At first, Pauline, you will introduce yourself. Hello, Pauline. Are you audible?
Yes, sir. So can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you for giving me such a massive opportunity. So it's my turn to introduce myself. So I am Muxit Abtahi Pulan. I live in Bangladesh, and in Bangladesh, I live in a town called Ghafarganj in the district of Mymensingh. Well, I'm a student of grade 8 in Ghafarganj Islamia Government High School. I'm 13 years old, and my passion or hobbies are like gardening, reading books, and just playing chess like this. And That's all about me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, Faisal.
Thank you very much for giving me such a great opportunity to say something about myself. My full name is Faisal Al Mahmoud, but call me Faisal. I was born on 15 September 2007. I am a student of grade 9. The name of my school is Gophergon Islamia Government High School. I am from Bangladesh. My main ambition is to be a foreign cadre. That's all about me. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for your nice introduction. Now, Mehdi Hassan.
Sir, thank you. Give me this opportunity. Now I introduce myself. My full name is MD Mehdi Hassan, but call me Mehdi. I am 14 years old. I was born on 13 December in 2007 in Bangladesh, Naranganj district. I'm a student of grade class 10. The name of my school is Gophergon Islamia Government High School. My hobbies is reading and gardening, and in future I will become army officer. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, Anas bin Adnan.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Hello, everyone. Now I am introducing myself. My full name is Anas bin Adnan, but call me Adnan. I was born on 21st November in 2007. I'm in grade 9. The name of my school is Gophergon Islamia Government High School. I live in Bangladesh. I live in Gophergon in Bangladesh. My main ambition is to be aeronautical engineer, and my favorite sports is cricket. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And ma'am, you can ask my students some question. Please unmute yourself.
Sorry. What do you do? Sorry. What do you do to improve your English? Do you read books or watch films with English subtitles, or maybe videos? What do you do to get better your English?
And please, you can give some advice before my students how they can develop their speaking power in English.
Yeah, you can start, for example, choosing books while the level, as you know, all English books have levels, starting from beginner, A1, A2. You can start choosing easy stories for A1, then step by step pass to A2, and etc. Then you can also watch videos on YouTube. There are lots of videos that you can choose and watch them. And also there are, for example, you can search like quizzes for and give the topic, for example, quizzes about fruits, quizzes about vegetables, etc. There are games which playing you can just improve your vocabulary. You can also use your vocabulary to enrich just learning new words, but with topics. For example, starting from wood, or like the structure of your house, about rooms, about furniture. And also while walking in the street, you can speak yourself. For example, this is a street, or this is a house, this is a building. I go to the shop. In the shop, or you enter the supermarket or the shop, you can look at the goods and say, this is bread, this is milk, this is juice, just to practice the words. And never be afraid of speaking, because it's not your native language in order to be ashamed of that you can't speak this language. It's a foreign language for you. That's why be always careful, and also be not ashamed of, because if you speak more, you will also put away the barrier between your native language and the foreign language, and start thinking like a foreign language thinkers, maybe you will make up a sentence, 50% or even 70% of the words will be in your language, 25% in English. But step by step, you will see that your English is improving, and the structure, maybe if there was 75 to 25, then comes 60-40, then 25 will be time when 25 will be in your language and 75 will be in English language. So that's why never just be afraid of practicing, because language likes practice. You can know many words, you can know a lot of rules about any foreign language, but you can't speak until you don't just practice it. That's why don't be afraid of practicing, because no one, from my experience, I can say, while teaching in different countries and meeting different accents of language, I can say that in foreign words, no one can laugh or can, I don't know, say that you don't know the language, because all just realize that it is a foreign language for you. And your accent, your pronunciation, maybe you will speak with mistakes, but in this case, it's not important. The important thing is just to speak, even 2 words, but to speak, and never be afraid of speaking.
Okay, thank you very much for your nice information and nice instruction for us. And dear learners, you have already listened very carefully. And now 2 students already joined with us. Ma'am, now I'm going to give floor them to introduce themselves. Now, Jihad Hassan, you can introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My full name is Jihad Hassan, but you can call me Jihad. I'm 15 years old. I was born on 7th Saturday in 2008. I'm 15 years old. The name of my school is Ghafargan Islamia Government High School. I'm from Jodhpur Khali and I live in a town called Ghafargan. In my leisure time, I watch movies, especially horror movies. My favorite subject is English. I like speaking English very much. My favorite color is blue. My favorite hobby is gardening. In my future plan, I want to be a software engineer. So pray to Allah for my success. That's all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to give floor Rafia.
Thanks for the opportunity, sir. Hello, Miss Alice. Nice to meet you. I'm Rafia Khan. You can call me Rafia. I'm in grade 9 in Vidyamoi Government Girls High School in Mymensingh. I like listening music and singing songs. My aim is to be a doctor, and I am really taking preparation for it. I really love to speak in English. So pray for me. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, now my daughter is going to introduce herself. Come here. Start. Start.
Good evening.
Raise loudly.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Salsabil Jain Sabha. Today I am going to describe about my family. There are 5 members in my family. They are my father, my mother, my elder sister, and my grandmother. My father's name is M.D. Major Islam Shuman. He is a teacher. My mother's name is Major Shuma. She is a housewife. My elder sister name is Major Nusrat Jahan Jina. She reads in class 7 at Government
Laboratory High School.
Government Laboratory High School
In Bangladesh.
In Bangladesh. My grandmother's name is Nurnahar Begum. She lives with us. We are happy family. I love my family very much.
Hello, ma'am. Are you audible, ma'am?
Yes, I'm here.
Well,
Yes,
thank you.
very great warming. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. And thank you, ma'am, for listening my student speech, everyone, and one by one. And I'm trying to help them because at first they feel shy, but they don't feel shy now because they are growing their confidence by speaking. And I always make them, if you don't speak something every day, your confidence will not grow because English is a language. If you want to develop any kind of language, you have to speak something a little bit or more. By speaking helps to develop your speaking power, otherwise not.
It's very great. Yeah, because as I have told, language is a practice, not something that you have to just to learn by heart and it's all. No, you have to practice and practice, and only practice will just help you in this case. That's why practice as much as you can and never be afraid of just speaking because it will be just motivating you just to speak it. Never be afraid of it.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, again, because you are very busy and you already sent me a message before starting the session because you are going to join another session. Okay, and if you if you are very much busy, but now you can leave, and another day I will invite you. And congratulations, and thank you from my online English language club. Okay, Pauline, you can
thank you very much.
You can say something about our guest teacher, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving us your pleasant time, and we are very happy to get you, and your sacrifice is very thankful and helpful to us, and your things are the instructions that you gave us was very helpful, and among them I didn't have two of them, so I will try next time, and thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Pauline. Ma'am has already left. Okay, but overall, how do you enjoy today's session? And today I have met you before your new teacher because she is not only teacher but also trainer, and she has already described herself. Have you listened about her carefully?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I listen.
And now those who join later, I am going to introduce about our guest teacher, Dr. Alice. She's from Armenia. It's a country of European. Okay, and I met him few days ago by messenger, and then I proposed to her, please, you will join with us. You will join with us. And then she told me, I'm very busy, and if I can have time, if I can manage my time, I will join. And before starting the session, and I will send her message. She replied, yes, I will join with you only 10 minutes. And I have seen that not only 10 minutes, but she already joined with us more than 10 minutes. And it's very great for us. And you have already described about your introduction before her. And this is the great opportunity. And it helps you to remove your shyness. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anas bin Adnan, you can turn on your camera and you can share your feelings.
Yes, sir. I'm really happy to connect with other countries people. This is my first time I connect and talk with someone beside Bangladesh. today's day is a very greatest day in my life.
Okay,
And
and thank you because you have got the opportunity, and some of our language members, online English language members, they missed the chance. Am I right? Because
yes, sir.
because they didn't participate with us, and as a result, they have missed the opportunity. And she is not only a teacher, but also she is a trainer, and she loves to teach English across the world. Okay, and you are the great, great participant with us. And today's session, I would like to tell you that. And I have already connected more than 5 or 6 teachers from university level, different university in the world. Okay, and if we continue our session, I think that our speaking power must be developed. Am I right or wrong?
So you're right.
You're right, sir. You're right.
Okay. Hello, Rafia. You can share your feelings. How many teachers have you already met? Do you remember?
Yes, sir. I have about 3 or 4 teachers I met. I'm always curious and excited about this meeting in Friday because I got to meet some new foreigner teachers, and I'm really happy about that.
Okay,
About today's session, she really gave us helpful advices, and that would be helpful for us.
Before joining my online English language club, and did you participate any foreign teacher?
No, sir. After I met you, it was the first time that I met any foreign teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. And how do you enjoy your time? That's mean when you join the session and now you are joining the session, how do you enjoy? And you do you think it is necessary for students or not?
Yes, sir. It's really necessary. This is like a practice session. And if we don't practice, we won't be able to speak English fluently. Everything requires practice. So it is really necessary for all of us to practice regularly and join these kinds of sessions.
Okay, and today's session is very exceptional. Already Pauline left, maybe disconnected, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students, you are connected, but every students are newcomer. And my old participant, they are not connected, but you are newcomer, but you are going to already old. And how many foreign teacher have you met, Faisal? How many teacher? Do you remember?
Sir, only 5 or 6 teacher.
Okay, 5 or 6 teacher. It's only, but I think that it's a great opportunity for you because most of your friends, they don't speak before a single teacher. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but you should utilize your time and you should use your time because English is a language and we are connected from before 10 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago from different continent. Ma'am is from Europe and we are from Asia. And how is it possible? Using technology. Okay. And if you know English, that is not enough for you. You should know English and ICT skill. I know English, and as long as I know how to use Zoom, I know how to use Microsoft Teams. It's a technological communication. Because I know English, but if I don't know how to use Zoom, I cannot connect them technologically. Because the world is a global village. Because we are living in internet and technology. But I don't know how to use internet. I don't know how to use technology because I won't get the opportunity from technological. Okay, and you are learners. Today you are learners. Tomorrow you will be a leader. Tomorrow you will be late. Tomorrow you will be late. Entire world. You should be you should be positive and you should be thinking that, yes, I will lead. How is it possible? Only for my curiosity, only for my eagerness. And ma'am has already suggested us that every day you should practice something. And you are already joined this session from your curiosity. Anyone make pressure you? Maybe no.
No, sir.
And Hassan, anyone make pressure you?
No, sir.
And
no.
And you have already participated some session.
Yes,
is it good for you or not?
Yes, sir. It's good for me because I developing my speaking power.
Okay. Jihad Hassan, you are also new member in this platform, and you have already participated more than 3 or 4 sessions. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how do you enjoy it? That's mean, how do you spend your time? And do you think this kind of session, it is very much necessary for as a students?
Yes, sir. This it's very necessary for me because my English skills is developing day by day.
Okay. After joining, this question to everyone. After joining this online language club, my question to you that, have you improved yourself or not?
Yeah, yes, sir. Improve myself. I'm improved myself.
Anas bin Adnan, this is the first time for you. Have you improved after participating this session? And do you think that this is very necessary for you?
Yes, sir. This is very necessary for me because I connect with other teachers and they give me some advice to how to I develop my skills. This is very necessary for me, and I really enjoy this meeting or technology.
And this is the great opportunity for you because first time you have met already foreign teacher, and you are the part of this opportunity. And I have already recorded your video clips. And after completing my session, then I will upload it. And you can that's been uploaded. That's been you can also watch your video clips in my YouTube channel. Hello, Rafia. And you are connected from Mymensingh. Do you think that after joining this session, you are improving your speaking power in English?
Yes, sir. I have improved and I'm still improving. This helps me to remove my shyness and remove my nervousness and keeps encouraging me. That's why I feel excited to speak English, and I'm really improving for these sessions.
Okay, thank you. And do you believe and will you present yourself anywhere that's been in your school or outside school?
Yes, sir. I really believe that in future I can represent myself in any places without any nervousness.
Okay, thank you very much. And in this session, our time is very close. And next time I will send you the link, and only for 10 minutes we'll talk, then I will conclude. But my question to you that really we are improving day by day. Okay, but improve is a word that's been to advance ourselves. It's not possible for me, for you, for anyone overnight, but gradually. And I am very happy to watch you that you are participating. You are participating from your curiosity, from your eagerness. And no one make pressure you. Personally, I never make pressure you. You have to attend this session. I know a lot of students use mobile phone, use internet, but they don't use this opportunity. They don't take part such kind of a program. And because they think that this is not our duty, this is not my duty, English is not matter. If